Ho ho ho. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy December. Really excited. Today is going to be my last favorites video of the year. Actually, I haven't done any favorites. I think it's been a couple months since I've done one, but I'm going to do a November favorites roundup because after this in December, beginning of January, not sure exactly when I'm going to put them out, but I'm going to be doing the best of 2019 beauty, skincare, hair care, everything type of series. I did that last year. You guys seem to really like it. I love watching them as well from other YouTubers. I almost said 2018. That's crazy. But anyway, let's just go ahead and hop right into what I've been loving this month. For today's video, I have a little bit of everything, but I'm going to start with like the miscellaneous things. First off is a supplement I'm taking. This is from Gaia Herbs. It's their Women's Balance. That's all it's called. It's the Women's Balance Vegan Liquid Phytocaps Herbal Supplement. This is essentially supposed to help with hormonal balance, and I do get most of my acne around my chin, which is usually hormonal, which is usually from your hormones, hormone imbalance, things like that. So I thought I would try these out, and so far since taking these, I've had way less chin breakouts. Not sure if this is exactly what's been helping, but since I've been taking them, I've had less breakouts. So I'm going to continue to take them. I've really been enjoying them. I like how they are vegan, of course. And you do have 60 capsules in here, and they say to take 3 a day before each meal. I have not a lot left, so I'll have to order them. I got these off of Amazon. So yeah, I just wanted to mention these in case you wanted something like this. I definitely enjoy these. Next up is a brand I've just recently discovered, and you guys have probably noticed in my past videos, a lot of you were asking about my nails. These are static nails. These are press-on nails, which I've tried a bunch of other brands. I tried the Kiss ones, like regular ones you can get at the drugstore, and I just wasn't impressed with the styles that they had. I wanted something a little bit more unique and fun and just something that had more shapes and more styles. So I found this brand online, Static Nails. The style has been my favorite so far. It's called their Sheer Fixation style, and I get the almond. No, actually these are the stiletto ones. I think they're also called almond. They're just more of like the pointy shape. I like that on my finger personally. The other shade that I've had is the Fetish shade. I just took these off. I had these stiletto ones. These are the round shape, which they accidentally sent me the first time, but I emailed them and their customer service was great and they just sent me a new pack. I didn't have to return those or anything. So really happy with that. They do stay on with a good amount of glue. They stay on for, I found, 7 days, and then one will come off, and you can re-glue that and they'll last a couple more days. But I actually enjoy that because I get pretty tired of having nails on and I kind of just want to give my nails a break. They are a lot cheaper than going and getting acrylics done. I like how they actually don't last as long because, like I said, I get tired of them and want to change them up. But yeah, really enjoy these. The glue is great in here. It does hold for a really good amount of time. First time I put them on, a little bit of a learning curve, but I kind of learned how to get them on. Just use the right amount of glue. And yeah, really been enjoying these. Oh yeah, these are also non-damaging glue, which I've definitely noticed compared to like the drugstore glue. Like when I take them off, like my nails aren't super thin or super ripped off. They're actually like pretty healthy. I mean, they're not like zero damaging glue. It does still do a little bit to your nails, but after a few days, I put in some nail oil and my nails are literally back to normal. So I've really been enjoying these. If you want a cheaper alternative to getting acrylics done, these are amazing and I love all the styles they have. Pretty sure they're also having a sale right now, and I also have a $5 off like referral link that I have in the description. So if you're interested, definitely check out the description. I'm actually probably gonna put this shape in a giveaway for you guys just because I don't like them on my fingers personally for my hands, but I will put those in a giveaway for you guys. And let's move on to the next fave. Okay, so that was it for like my miscellaneous products. Let's just hop right into skincare. I have a couple favorites. Haven't been really loving a lot of skincare lately. It's kind of just been like my usual favorites that are always in my routine, but there's a couple things I've been liking. First off is this cleansing solid from this is One Love Organics. It's their Botanical Bee Cleansing Oil Solid. They do have this in a liquid version, which I've heard is really good, and this is the solid version. As you can see, I've really been using this up. I love the smell of this. This takes off makeup so good. Like if I'm wearing a lot of makeup like this, it really just like melts everything off with the smallest amount. It does rinse off, but I always double cleanse, especially if I'm wearing a lot of makeup. But yeah, really liking this. The only thing is if you get this in your eyes, it will sting. Just beware of that. Just don't get it in your eyes, close your eyes, and yeah, this works great. Next up is a serum I picked up from Target. There's a new Target right by me. So pumped about it. This is the Pacifica Pore Warrior Booster Serum. It has berry extract and niacinamide. Vegan and cruelty-free, more on the affordable side. I got this because I noticed that niacinamide really works well on my skin. It's great for acne and texture, really just smoothing your skin out. So far, I've really been enjoying this. I think I've used almost halfway with this. Really lightweight consistency. It doesn't pill with anything. It does have sort of a fruity scent like most Pacifica products do, but it doesn't linger on my face. It dissipates pretty quickly, and it is kind of just like a very lightweight serum. I like how it comes in this glass bottle. I think it's a really great product for the price. I'd be interested in trying some of the other ones they have, but yeah, really great, more affordable side, clean skincare serum product here. Okay. My next skincare favorite has been the Leilani Mermaid Mask Superfood for your skin. This is like, I think it's spirulina that makes it green. It is this very thick looking mask, but if you like wet your fingers, or I think you're supposed to actually like mix it in with water, it becomes very liquidy and you could spread it all over your face. It's not one of those like super drying masks, so you can leave it on for however long you want. Sometimes I just forget about it, let it sit on my face. It makes my skin really smooth. I've actually found my skin is pretty sensitive to like spirulina based products, and this one doesn't leave my skin red at all. So I've really been enjoying it. It definitely makes my face feel nice and like firm and smooth, and it's just beautiful to do before makeup, or if you just want like a reset for your skin. Anyway, really great mask. When I go into my cabinet that has masks, this is usually the one I gravitate towards, so I feel like in my book that means it's a favorite. Alright, my last skincare fave is another product that's new to me, but I love this brand. This is Pi Skincare. It's their Argan Gentle Eye Cream. I actually got this free, well, it's not free, I used my Credo Beauty Points. This was like one of the perks. It's a free size, it's a full size eye cream. So I was really excited that I got this with my Credo order. This is just a really nice gentle eye cream, which is perfect. It doesn't give me milia. Is that how you say it? You know, the little bumps under your eyes. So far, it's been great under makeup. It doesn't pill, it doesn't feel too heavy. It's kind of just like the perfect amount of moisture for under the eyes, and really no scent with this. With most Pi skincare products, really great if you have sensitive skin, and I can't wait to continue using this. I've been loving it this month, well, last month. All right, let's get into makeup favorites. Makeup is always my favorite thing to talk about. I just love it. So first off, I have a primer here from Tatcha. I've mentioned this a couple times. It's their Silk Canvas Smoothing Primer. This has just been so beautiful as a base. It doesn't break me out. It does have silicone in it, so if you don't like silicones, obviously avoid this. It does have a little bit of a fresher scent to it, but nothing overpowering, and it doesn't stay on the face. I feel like this is just a really nice, gentle, smoothing primer. It doesn't feel overtly like silicone-y. I don't really like primers like that. It just smooths out the face really nicely. Foundation sits on top of it beautifully. I've also found this to be so good for under my eyes, for creasing and just sort of making everything look nice and smooth. This has been my go-to. You need like the tiniest amount. You could focus it in the T-zone or use it all over your face. I usually just put it all over, and it's been my favorite primer. I feel like this is the first primer I've actually noticed has been a big improvement to my makeup. Some primers I'm like, oh yeah, it helps a little bit, but it's not something I've been in love with. But this one I've been really, really loving, and I bought this off of Sephora. Maybe you can get it in, oh, I saw they had like a little set. I'll link it below, but yeah, goodbye. I think it's worth the money. All right, next up, I have two products from Hourglass I've just been loving so much. First off is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I got the shade Ethereal Light, which is the white pearlescent one. As someone who has really textured skin, I know you probably can't tell on camera, but I do have texture essentially all over my face, just like little bumps and acne scarring, and just a lot that can be accentuated easily with shimmery powders like this. I was kind of weary of trying this, but this just looks so beautiful on the skin if I use it correctly. I don't like to set my face with this on its own. I like to set with the Ilia powder and then just take a big fluffy brush and just a little bit of this and put it over my face. It just gives you such a pretty glowy finish. I do have it on my face now, but it's so finely milled that it doesn't really look like you have shimmer on your face. Like, it just makes your skin look really beautiful. It doesn't emphasize texture. Not that I've noticed. If I do use too much of it, it does emphasize texture, but if I use the right amount, it just is the perfect finishing touch to makeup. So this has been a total favorite, and I can't wait to spend all my money on getting the rest of the shades. Alright, next up, the other product from Hourglass I just recently got. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush and Mood Exposure. Mood Exposure? Mood Exposure. This is just so gorgeous. So these blushes, they're a mix of the ambient lighting powder and then also like a shade in there. This one is a really pretty, it's almost like a plummy mauve shade. I have it on my cheeks now. I almost got the peach shade of this, but then I was like, I have so many peach blushes, like I wanted to try a different shade. And the shade I feel like looks really good when I have my true skin tone because it is a little bit more on the neutral cool side, which is how my skin tone leans. So I think this is just such a gorgeous shade. Again, I already want more colors of this. It looks really beautiful. Again, it's a shimmery blush, but it's finely milled. So if you have textured skin, this I think would work beautifully for you. I know, especially for me, like some shimmery blushes, I put them on and I'm like, ew, that ruined my makeup. My texture on my cheeks is popping, not in a good way. These don't do that if you use just a little bit. Also, the mirrors in these are really nice. These are pricey. I think they're worth the money though. You get a really luxurious packaging, nice mirror, and just gorgeous formulas. I really haven't tried anything like these products, so that's why they've been my fave this month. And yeah, let's move on. For my brows lately, I've been loving the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Brow Shaping Gel with jojoba oil. I have the shade of Soft Taupe here. Not a huge fan of, oh my gosh, I just got it all over. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. It's just like super tiny. I would prefer it to be a little bit bigger, but it is nice that it's tiny because you can really get a precise sort of definition through your brow. The hold on this isn't that good, but it's not why I like it. I like it because it creates like definition in your brow hairs, if that makes any sense. It sort of just makes them look more like hair, and if you use like a pomade or a brow pencil, you know, they can sort of look flat. Basically, I just like this because it makes my brows look more dimensional and lifelike. I like this shade as well. Soft Taupe is a really great blonde shade. It's not too warm toned or too cool toned, which I feel like a lot of blonde eyebrow shades are just like, they can get that wrong very easily, but I've been liking this and it's more affordable, so yeah, that's a hit. Next up is something that I bought on a trip that I just really fell in love with. I've seen this in the store a couple times and I was like really teetering on whether I was gonna purchase it or not. But I did an exchange and I just saw this. They had that at like the little checkout area of Sephora and I was like, you know, the price is right and I've always wanted to try Lawless shadows. So I picked this up. It's the Lawless, the little one palette. This is their talc-free eyeshadow palette. You do get 8 shades in here and I think the price for this is perfect. I believe it's $22. Their bigger palette is around 60 something dollars, which is why I never picked it up. I feel like that was too much for an eyeshadow palette, you know? Like, I'm not down for that unless I know they're great formulas. So this is sort of like a way to dip my toes in the water. Again, I was hesitant about this because Lawless isn't like my favorite brand. I've tried their loose powder and it just was not a hit for me. So again, a little hesitant, but I'm so glad I picked these up because these are beautiful shadows. This is the perfect everyday travel palette, at least in my opinion. If you like warmer tones, this just, I feel like it has everything. I love how it's mostly matte shades. There's only 2 shimmer shades and then this one's sort of like a satin shade. So you get matte black, deep brown, you get some warmer like mid-tone crease colors. Like these 3, I feel like it's really unique to see that in a palette. They're just so beautiful. They blend beautifully. The mattes are definitely my favorite. These 2 shimmers right here, I don't think they have the best color payoff. Like they do have some payoff. They're not horrible shadows, but I feel like for a metallic, they could definitely be more pigmented. But again, most of these mattes are amazing. I love how they have this white shade in it as well. because if I need like an all-in-one like travel palette or everyday palette, I love when they have a white shade instead of like a cream shade for my skin tone because it actually is like brightening on my eyes. If you have medium to deeper skin tone, obviously this is kind of going to be like a very, very stark shade on you. But for me, I like it. And this is just like the perfect little travel palette. I feel like I'm so glad I picked it up. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I have, but I have it on my eyes. Right now, I used all the shades except for the deep brown and the deep black, and then I didn't use the deeper bronze, but all the other shades I used on my eye look today. This is great. If you've been wanting some shadows, I really like this. This sort of reminds me of the Clove and Hollow Sunrise palette, Sunrise, Sunset, whatever it's called, but I think it's packaged a lot better. The Clove and Hollow palette, like that thing literally fell apart on me. The pans were popping out. I feel like the packaging was just very cheap feeling. And for, I think this one's like, I don't even know what the price of the Clove and Hollow one is, but for this one to be 20 something dollars, I think it's so worth it. I really can't get enough of this. Loving this last month, November. I've been loving it, yeah. All right, and lastly for makeup, I have 3 lip products here. 2 of which I just got, but I've already fallen in love with. I feel like with lip products, I kind of like instantly know if I like them or not. First off is the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick in Brioche. This is what I have on my lips right now. I wanted sort of like a deeper, more almost brown shade to wear, just as like, you know, a deeper nude. Of course, I'm super fair, so if you have like a medium skin tone, this would be such a pretty nude on you. These are multi-sticks. You can use them on your lips, cheeks. I haven't used them on my cheeks yet, just my lips. But this formula is so pigmented. I think this color is just exactly what I was looking for. Stays on the lips, doesn't accentuate texture, dryness, anything of that nature. And then also I'm pretty sure these are on sale for $6 or something crazy like that. It's like the reason I got it at Sephora, because it was on sale. And then the other product I got was on sale for like $5.50. These are their Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss. I got the shade Flat White, which is this very, very light nude. I have this on the center of my lips, and there's the shade right there. Really been loving that. They also have a couple other shades of these, like a brown, some other nudes, but this was like one of the only shades that they had in stock at my Sephora, and I was really excited to try this out. They're a little bit sticky, but they're not super sticky. It's sort of like that medium ground type of gloss. And they do smell like coffee. Not like a good cup of coffee though, like sort of just like an old bag of coffee. That kind of sounds bad. The smell is okay. It doesn't linger. It's not super strong. But yeah, I've been really loving this. I think these are like gonna be bag essentials for me. Then the other lip product I've been enjoying is the Kjaer Weis Treasure Lip Gloss. I got a sample of this like in the summer, really loved it, and then finally at the Credo sale I picked it up. This lip gloss, I traveled with this. It just feels so luxurious. It has this really heavy top. I love how it's refillable, and this shade is a really pretty, it's more of like a peachy pink compared to that Bite Beauty lip gloss. And these are really creamy. They're almost like, they feel like a lip treatment, like they don't really have any stick to them at all. And for that reason, they do wear off / sink into the lips pretty quickly. But I don't mind because I just love the really smooth feeling. They feel like they make my lips more hydrated and moisturized, and they don't like dry my lips out. So that's always a plus for lip gloss. And I love this shade. Will I be purchasing more shades of this? I don't think so, because it is crazy expensive for a gloss. But I probably will refill this one when I run out. It's just been a real staple in my bag and just in my whole makeup routine lately. All right, and my last category is hair. I only have 2 products here to talk about. First off is, I don't know how I've never mentioned this. I might have before and forgotten, but it's the InnerSense I Create Hold Styling Gel. This is a huge bottle, 10 ounces of this. I don't use this how like you would traditionally use a gel. I use this actually for like flyaways. I just take the tiniest bit on my hands and just sort of like pat it on the top of my head. And this gel, it's not crunchy at all. Like it's a really, really natural feeling and looking gel. Like I have it on my roots now, and like you can't really tell that there's any product. It really just holds flyaways down. I also like this throughout my bangs just to sort of keep them in check. It does feel like a little bit sticky on your hands, but it doesn't feel sticky in your hair. I've also noticed if I run a brush through my hair after I put this on, it sort of like resets it. It's like you almost didn't put gel in your hair. So if you're looking for like a non-crunchy gel that has a pretty decent amount of hold, it doesn't have a crazy amount of hold, but it's enough for flyaways and just like light styling, this bottle will literally probably last me forever because I use the tiniest amount. So I've really been enjoying this. Great bang for your buck if you use it the way I do as well, because I really don't think I'm ever going to get through that bottle. And the last hair care product is this Kevin Murphy Shimmer Me Blonde. I'm not sure if you can buy this online because I got this at a salon. I think you might be able to though. I'll link it below if you can. But this is the Shimmer Me Blonde Repairing Shine Treatment for Blondes. First off, how pretty is this? It does have that shimmer through it. The reason I love this is because it's a shine treatment, but like you can't go overboard with it, which I often do with like oils and stuff. Like I spray a bunch of this in my hair and like it just gives you a really nice shine. Does the shimmer, purple shimmer, really do much for the hair? I really don't think so, but I like that it's a lightweight oil treatment. I also like how it's a spray, so you don't really have to like get oil on your hands. It just makes your hair look nice and healthy. It's also great for refreshing the hair. I don't know about you, but if I wake up with like second day hair, it's usually like dry looking and just a little bit of oil sort of like brings the texture and curls back to life. So I've been loving this. It's probably one of my favorite like oil treatments I've ever tried. And yeah, love it. Love it. I've also been using their Blonde Angel shampoo and then the Crystal Angel rinse slash wash, whatever it's called, like a conditioner. I'm not sure how I feel about those yet. I really love the smell of them, but I can't really like give you an opinion on those yet, so maybe I'll mention those later on. Scent wise for this, it does have a really, I love the scent on this. It doesn't smell like that artificially fragranced. It doesn't linger on the hair. Like if I put my hair down, like I'll be able to smell it, but it's not super strong where it gives you a headache. Like it's really a really delicate, it's a really delicate, beautiful scent, and I just have been loving everything about this. So yeah, I think that was actually everything. Alright guys, that was everything I wanted to share with you about my November favorites. Stay tuned, there's going to be so many fun holiday videos coming up. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss those. If you want to request any videos from me, be sure to comment in the comment box. That's not what it's called. Comment below if you want to see any videos from me. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you want holiday looks, if you want gift guides, if you want favorites videos, just whatever, let me know below. Thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, so I know that you enjoy watching my videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Sorry, that was weird.